is going on, everybody? How you doing? It's another Friday night. Stand up, i.e. Goon Squad. Welcome to the Fin Equation. We are here to have some good times, some good laughs, some good fun. From the break of the tiring week, to try to end it on a good note and, and just chill and relax and have a good time. But I could not do it without my very special co-host, Mr. Alex Sanchez. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How's everyone doing out there in the goon pit?
I like that. Goon pit.
Yeah, the goon bullpen, something like that.
Nah, I like the goon pit. I like the goon pit. I like that.
Mm.
We got White Mike Vegeta says hello, goons. Don Chicharro. I wasn't paying attention and the intro started. Scared the hell out of me.
Ewan's here. He's early.
Yes, Ewan, my man.
30 minutes later.
Oh, he's here. Glad you're here, Ewan. Omar V. What's up, everybody? How you doing, Omar? Mike Oda Media. My man Mike. Always doing the beautiful intros for us. Greg Finstead. Pow. Oh, wait, wrong show. You're right. Pow. This is not Dan Who. But, we can do some Dan Who for you. James Saltberg. Hey, boys. Ewan. Hey, everyone. Pokey. Happy Friday, gentlemen. Happy Friday to you too, Pokey. Happy accident. Welcome. Starting here. 30 new Action Force figs, not including gear packs, etc. Ooh, I'm staring at. Nice. I got a couple.
Army builder, troop builder, maybe.
Oh yeah. The Night Ops came out this week. Night Ops finally shipped. Well, let's just say this week, last week, and then Big Bad Toy Store finally shipped out their regular early order, their first version 1 orders. Series 1, I should say. Series 1, that's what I'm saying. Equan, ODC, that's me. Brian 3B, Bones the PhD, Mark Rose, Robert Diaz, Greg. Oh, there's Greg always, as always. Johnny Stratos, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Glad you all can come hang with us and join us. Before we get started, we got a couple things to, some show news to do. So Alex, the floor is yours, sir.
Some house cleaning, yeah.
Yes.
So Dante and I have been talking for about a few weeks, a month or so, and I was telling him that it looks like I'm gonna have to take a step back from the show. Just life interrupts. I have a little baby girl who's growing really fast and starting to walk, and wife needs all the support. I couldn't consistently be here every Friday, and it's not fair to Dante, it's not fair to you guys for me to kind of be stringing everyone along. But I'm not completely gone. Like, of course, if Dante will have me and I have the time in my schedule, I would love to be a guest, even if it's just a spot show here and there, or even like one of the wrestling pay-per-views, which I enjoy so much doing with you guys. But yeah, I'm going to have, just life happens, and there's some family stuff going on that's pretty important and significant and relevant to our lives right now. So it's, I have, a responsibility to my family to make sure that everything is going all right there. But I'm not stopping from collecting. I still love collecting. I still love talking to you guys on the show, and I hope you guys will continue to follow the show because there's still some great things in store in the very near future. So outside of this show, we're doing a special on Sunday, which will most likely be my last show for a little while. I'm going to be going on sabbatical, as Vince McMahon used to say. But that's the first bit of news. So thanks, guys. And what do you think, Dante? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry. Thank you. It's not goodbye.
No.
It's kind of like a see you later.
Were you singing something in the way?
No, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Like you were singing something.
But
anyway.
I can't say it's for your last. Something in the way. But before we move on, Greg, Pokey 87 says, "Oh no, Greg says, nothing says IE has to be every week, as awesome as it is to have you all interact with and hear news of things with. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. ODC, that's me, says, I still do reviews. Stuff, everyone. Scruffy Nerd says, no worries, Alex. Family comes first. Pokey87 says, sexiest co-host there is. You're always welcome. Gotta take care of the family. White Mike Jesus says, you will be missed. Shrine says, family first. Family always first. Don Matrichiaro says, he was singing Tell Me a Lie. Yeah, Greg says, yup, family first. Welcome, Avenger78. Obi-Wan Tiones says, Alex, I think we all understand. I appreciate the content you and Dante have created together. Take care of business, and we'll see you soon, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, like I said, this is not the last time we'll see Alex. Alex will always, he's still part of the team, but he's just going to take a step back.
Yep.
Ewan says, completely understandable, Alex. Huge respect. Been good to have you around the show all this time. Happy says, do what you got to do. Omar B says, be well, Alex. Hope everything works out for you. Work out best for you, man. Robert Diaz says, can't rib Alex about his episode 7 poster anymore. Go ahead and take care of the fam.
Thanks, guys.
Craig says, Alex burn that show plus 3 POs.
No, I will not be joining the 3 POA. I will not.
But with that said, I did find somebody. I reached out to the ether. You may have known this man. You may have seen him on such shows as Troy McClure. Tells you about everything. You may have seen him on such shows as 705 Live on Wednesdays. Because he gets you through that hump, the hour hump, right before AEW comes on. So without further ado, let's bring in the next. That's how I should say. Let's bring in the newest member to the Infinity Equation podcast, who'll be with us, Mr. Disavow. Welcome, sir.
Hello there, guys. How we doing there, everybody? What goes on?
Hey. Welcome, sir.
Excited.
Yeah. Very. Is it like every time a new co-host comes on, he has like the 8-bit video feed? What's going on over there, Tim?
That's the introduction right there.
Yeah.
Choose with my.
It happened to me too, so it's fine.
Oh no.
Yes, Disavowed is all elite, Dom.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's what we should start
we should have
doing.
done that. We should have done
all
like
elite.
now.
But now Disavow will be joining us. Will join me every Friday. So he'll be the new man in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to
And don't
be here.
forget to watch 705. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Classic says, yo ho. Ewan says, welcome, Tim. Strider says, welcome, Disavow. Omar says, yo, Disavow. Benja says, evening, sir. Greg Finn says, to be fair, it's a Brit. It got too busy, and one guy who jobs hours for with them. Dom Chicharo says, Disavow is all elite. Pokey says, congrats, Disavow. Action figures, this will be fun. Happy Accent says, yo, yo, yo. Omar V says, hell yeah. White Mike Vegeta says, welcome. Robert Diaz says, my money was on Tommy McFarlane as a third man. You would have been wrong. And I should have took you on that bet. Greg says, wow, I hope my premonition of Disavow showing there carries to other things. Equine says, oh, snap, Disavow. Jamie Lynn Park says, Disavow's infinite. See, that's what I hate about the English. Like, yeah, I hate that's what I hate about the English language. Yeah, it could be like infinite or infinity. English is always messed up. Bart says, what's up, dudes? Robert Diaz says, Dante was going to get tied, and the Super 7 frontman has a new coat. Pokey87 says, looks like Alex has a new face to draw.
Yeah.
Six Passing Nick Nash says, way to go, Disavow, from the pegs to the Infinity Equation. Obi-Wan says, if he doesn't unfreeze, I will never believe he's the real Disavow.
You're looking good now, Tim. I think. No, you're not frozen, but your audio is lagging behind a little bit. Is that just me, Dante? Or is it...
No, it's me too. Say something again, Tim.
Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, it's a little behind,
yeah.
Hang on.
but you're good.
Yeah.
So,
Grace says, Grace says, Doctor, you are not wrong. English is truly mucked up language. It breaks its own rules all the time. Yes, it does. Johnny says, we're all family here, in my opinion, but I totally understand, Alex. Your family comes first.
I was just reading that. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny.
You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all. I really
Yeah.
do. I appreciate Alex and everything he's done so for the show. And I'm gonna miss him when he's not here.
No, thanks. I was just I think I joined in like episode 60, maybe like 60, 61, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
We're like on one. What are we on now? 124.
yeah, 124 now.
Man, so it's been, what is that? Didn't help me. 64 episodes.
Yeah, it feels like it feels like longer than that.
Really, it feels like shorter than that.
You know what? For me, because I've been doing this since the day.
Yeah.
It feels longer for me. That's why.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so it feels like I got my old man doing this.
Yeah. It's like when you like look up like title reigns like on Wikipedia, and it says
Yeah.
like, like Bruno Sammartino, 9
Oh,
years.
I'm the tribal chief. Acknowledge me.
Yeah. So now it's like, I think I have like the second longest reign on the show, or second or third. I think Ryan has me beat.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
one. Ryan
Yeah.
is like second. I'm probably
Yeah.
third.
yeah,
And then Rectangular is probably 4, and Bobby's
Yeah.
5.
Bobby with 5.
Randy
Yeah.
6. Say something, Tim.
We're doing any better?
Yes, there we go. Hey.
Okay, this is the guy here. Okay,
There you
now,
go.
That is by no way a bad omen or anything. We're just gonna ignore that
Dude,
completely.
it
Exactly.
happens to everybody.
Reintroducing the news member,
Yeah.
Tim. Disavow. He's part of the Infinity Equation now. You'll see him every Friday, y'all.
Yeah.
Get excited.
So I got to tell you, this is a creepy thing, right? I have been obsessed for the last week and a half with Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch.
Really?
So the fact that all of my Wi-Fi stopped working, it's essentially a UFO show where
Right.
weird stuff happens and their equipment never works, it malfunctions.
Mhm.
That freaked me out a little bit. They're going to be like trapped here by a UAP or something. So, but we're good to go now, hopefully.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna call me the tribal chief. You got it. You could be one of my Usos. You could be the Oos. 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 Here we go. Oos. Real quick, we got some other comments here. Six-pack Nick that says 56K modem. It's 56K disavowed modem. Bart said, did he freeze? Gray says, we hear you, disavowed. Logic Blaster says, what's up, gents? Great to see everyone. You too. Thank you, Logic Blaster. Greg says, yo, disavowed started mucking and looks frozen now. Dom Machuchara says, acknowledged. Thank you, Dom. Make me feel good. Bart says, Bruno lived down the street from me, went to school with his kids. Oh, wow.
No shit, really? Bruno Sammartino. Wow.
That'd be awesome. Greg says, disavowed. We know you like Bobby, but shouldn't you have left his crappy net in
I
the
think
country?
he's talking about his
And,
wait, so Bart, you went to school with his kids. You must be a pretty old dude then. You got to be like in your 50s, maybe 60s.
You're not going to be calling people out their age.
I'm just curious. Yes,
here we go.
Legend. I know.
Here's Colossal Custom starting trouble. Disavow. I like the AOA poster. Dante, you should read that story. Now I'm good.
Yeah.
Shots fired already on my end. There it is.
Exactly. There you go.
Wait till Wave 3 drops eventually.
Robert Diaz says, any hope of Alex ever coming to Chicago?
Probably not. I used to go to Chicago every year when Wizard World had their Chicago convention.
Mm-hmm.
And then when C2E2 became the big thing in Chicago, I used to go to that because they're owned and run by the same folks, Repop, that do New York Comic Con. But I really hate traveling and like leaving my house. Like I like staying home and drawing and playing with my toys. So I used to do like a good between 5 and 10 conventions a year, like way back, like 15 years ago, whatever, 10 years ago even. And I just slowly whittled it down to just the one New York Comic Con, and that's pretty much my only plan for attending a convention, really. I mean, last year I went to Joe Fest, which was like, I mean, I went because of the show and stuff, and it was fun, but no, I'm not going to Chicago. Sorry.
Yeah,
love the deep dish show. Love the deep dish.
Look, I agree with you. Like, I hate going out of town. I truly do.
Oh,
I hate staying over somewhere, and it's like I get like anxious. Like, yo, how's the house doing? Like, are my figure's okay? Well, what's going on?
Yeah,
I need to see what's going on. I like to be comfort in the comfort zone.
I get that too, but it's like, I mean, for me, it's like I have to carry all this art stuff that I'm gonna, and it's just like it's a pain in the ass, man. Even like going to New York, which is a train ride away, New York Comic Con, it's still a lot of shit to carry. And then by the first day, I'm just like, oh, my back, I need a backiotomy and all that stuff. So it's just tough, man. I'm getting old. I'm not as old as Bart, but which I think he said he's like 48 or 46. So
he said he's 47.
47, okay, but I'm still old.
So that gets me like before I read the other guy. Bart says he's a Pittsburgh legend. Bart, did you grow up in Pittsburgh? Because my family's from Pittsburgh. I'm just curious if Bart lives in Pittsburgh, because my family is originally from Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah, Bruno's a way Pittsburgh. I think you don't even have to be from Pittsburgh to know that he's a Pittsburgh legend.
Yes, I'm just curious if Bart grew in Pittsburgh, because that's where my family is from. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was Bruno Sammartino not a legend in your household in Pittsburgh?
I was only watching wrestling, so.
No.
Yeah. Pokey87 says, you would not catch me on Skinwalker Ranch. No, sir. ODC, that's me, says, welcome. He's like, sorry, laugh out loud. Sorry, I'm watching on a delay. It's all right. Greg says, AOA was a good story. A lot of fun reimagining of Marvel. Here comes this dude, Josh Lambert. Whoa, looking good. Looking cool, Joker. We don't encourage that man. We don't encourage that man at all. Colossal Cuss says, don't get rid of this guy. He has good taste in comics. Oh, man.
It is pretty famous X-Men story.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Logic Blaster asks, do you guys have a favorite news item or announcement from Sdcc?
I do. I have to think about it. What do you? Was there anything in San Diego, Tim, that
there was so many. We talked about it in the live stream on Wednesday, but if we're going action figure related, I think I have to go G.I. Joe Classified, Serpentor. If we're going movie related, the whole panel. I mean, it was incredible, absolutely incredible.
Figure wise, I guess the only thing that like really excited me was seeing King Conan from Mezco. Like, I was super excited. Like, the Marvel Legends had me excited. Like, Sentry. Okay, so King Conan and Sentry. Like, I was hyped for Sentry because we needed a new Sentry figure. Excuse me. And King Conan from Mezco. Like, I was super excited about that. Those two I think, would be the most popular figures that I was excited about that were announced from Sdcc. Other than that, like movie wise and TV series wise for Marvel, I'd say Daredevil get his own show coming back.
Movie? Isn't it his own movie?
No, his own show. So he's going to show up in She-Hulk, and then he shows up, and then he's going to have an 18-episode show next year. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, okay. All right.
So
what's his name? Playing Daredevil?
Charlie Cox. Yeah. So he's going to be sprinkled through the MCU. Like, they said, him and Spider-Man are going to be kind of like the leaders of the street level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how amazing is that? Like, at first, it had me a little bit trepidatious about that, because I was thinking, like, the old Netflix shows would lag a lot, much like my internet. However, I think the MCU will do it right. I think some people had said on the live stream Wednesday that it'll give the MCU an opportunity to really do a lot more story building, environment building, within the context of the show. That's not always have to show Matt Murdock. So, yeah, great call on Daredevil Born Again, because I'm over the moon for that one.
Yeah, me too. As far as shows, that for sure was what I'm looking forward to the most. Daredevil was like I mean, he's got to be my favorite uh, comic book character. Probably him or like one of the X-Men. But yeah. Also, it's because like whenever Marvel has attempted to um, amalgamate like their TV shows into the movies, they haven't really done like what was the name of that show with Agents of Shield? Like they
Yeah.
kind of tried with that, but they really didn't pull it off. But I think with the way they introduced Matt Murdock in the last Spider-Man movie
Mhm.
was a good way for them. But anyways, I loved Daredevil was my favorite of the Marvel shows. That whole
Yeah,
crop.
he
Um,
was the best one out of all of them. But
yeah,
they
I
said
think
they're
just
also
'cause the
bringing
best
Punisher back
story.
too.
I think the Punisher story and
Mhm.
I loved the whole thing, the action scenes, anyways. But as far as toys, what really surprisingly caught my attention at San Diego was the re-release of the Hot Toys '89 Batman. But they included him. If you guys remember, they had two versions. The one with the where he's like standing on the roof of the Gothic church, and
Right.
then the other one was the one with the computer from his Batcave. I'm trying to decide which is the one I'm going to go for because
The
the one
Batcave.
with you think, but that stand, that rooftop diorama that comes with the basic figure one is really impressive too. So, and it doesn't take up as much space, but man, that computer. Ugh.
This is what I'm gonna say. I bet you when you get that Batcave, I bet you April O'Neil stands up for the rest of her life and she won't ever fall down.
Yeah, yeah,
Her knees will always stand for that.
yeah.
Knees, the knees. Yeah,
She's the
I have to
bee's
real quick,
knees.
you guys. You mentioned Agents of Shield.
Mhm.
That was my jam. I will defend that show to the day I die. I loved that show, but the reason I bring it up is I won't go on too much of a tangent, but my love for that show. They did recently announce, not officially, but back channels, Chloe Bennett, who played Quake,
Yeah.
is going to be showing up the MCU. I guess with
Yeah.
a similar background story change with what kind of what Daredevil's going to get. But that news and that pumped me up because she was a great character on that show.
She was. I liked Agent Shield all the way up to Ghost Rider. And
Right,
then
that's
after
when I
Ghost
left it
Rider,
too.
I was
Yeah.
done. Like when they started going out in space in the future, I was like, I'm done. Like I checked out. I kind of checked out of there. I was
It
like,
was a lot to take in. I stuck with it. I think that was their way of getting away from the MCU because up to that point, it did seem like they were kind of trying to tie them together. You know?
Yeah, very loosely. More
Yeah.
so like in an Easter egg kind of way. Like
yeah.
not
Yep.
so much characters kind of crossing over. Was there some of that though? Like a character?
Yeah, Nick Fury.
Yeah, well, Coulson.
Coulson and Nick Fury, that was about it.
Yeah,
What's her name from Thor? Jamie Alexander. Sif
Oh,
was
so,
on.
yeah, that's right. That's right. I
Yep.
forgot about
So
that.
early on, and then there was the storyline in one of the seasons where they explained that Nick Fury had his helicarrier at the end of Age of Ultron because of Shield. Like there was a
Right.
end episode thing, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, real quick. We got a super chat from Robert Diaz. Thank you very much. He says, I feel that the Serpentor stole the show. That unveil was very much a thing the fans wanted. Yes.
I think I agree with him with that. As far as toy collectors, I do think the Serpentor was the one that stole the show. Yeah. But Greg, I believe, said that he wanted you to read. I know, Greg, that it wasn't that Agents of Shield wasn't a Marvel Studios production, which is probably why they kept the tie-ins so loose, and which is why I think I have a little bit more faith if they ever try to pull like any kind of crossover stuff from going forward because everything is underneath the Marvel Studios banner. So I mean, yeah, but I did know that.
Oh, okay. Man, everybody's popping off today. Pokey 87. I will get to that because I made a declarement in 7:05 on Wednesday about the HasLab. He asks, what are your predictions for the Marvel Legends HasLab? I made my prediction. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to stick with it, but we're going to get into that in a few. But just real quick, I was getting ready to go to work. Get my little sandwich from Wawa. And if you haven't had a good taste of a Wawa, go to Wawa. Great tasting sandwiches, great tasting coffee, and great service as always from them. Hey, woo, Wawa. pick you up in the morning. I was getting my morning coffee and get my morning breakfast sandwich.
Are they our new sponsor? I didn't know it. Is Wawa now sponsoring our channel?
No,
Right?
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get Wawa.
Because I love it. And it's the hoagies we like, the ones from the Wawa.
Right. I want them like, I just want to have a coffee cup like, hey, Wawa. Get the Wawa coffee in the morning. So I was stepping out of the store, had my CM Punk shirt on this morning. I was like, yeah. And this guy's like, hey, you're a wrestling fan? I see you got your CM Punk shirt on. I was like, yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. He's like, hey, I do a wrestling channel. And it's all about, live reactions, open, unboxings. We have guests on, wrestlers on, everything. I was like, oh, cool. He said, he hands me his card. It's called Tantalizing Tony. I checked it out today. Very well done. Very good. He does keep up with wrestling. If you're a wrestling head and love wrestling, it's definitely a channel I would say definitely go check out. Tantalizing Tony. Nice guy. Hopefully, if you want to watch him, he's going to try to make it to SummerSlam tomorrow. So he said he's going to try and make it SummerSlam, and he's going to try to do a live stream from there as well. So, yeah, definitely check him out. If you haven't checked him out, he does some good wrestling if you love wrestling.
Check him
All
out.
right. So, let's see. Before we get to the legends, we don't talk a lot about the Four Horsemen and Mythic Legions. Now, and that did go up for pre-order today, so I did want to kind of go over that as well. Let's see, I'm pulled it up here. All right, so we got some Four Horsemen, Mythic Legions, the All Star 5. That did go up for pre-order today. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a link here for it. Thought they had a link. Let me pull it up. Suspect says Tony was in Hamburg just last weekend. Oh, so you're familiar with him, Six Pack? I did not know that. Oh shit, what was I doing? Mythic Legions. Come on, Tim, you gotta keep me on check. Sleeping, Tim. Jack, wake up.
What? Sorry, I was answering a thing here.
Not good. Let's see. Where's that? Legions figures.
And I was actually talking to Lacerda Photo earlier on Instagram. He got some pre-orders in, so I'm guessing these are pretty exciting for the community right now. These hitting.
Yes. They look great. So these are the ones that are up for pre-order now, and they look awesome. If I get any of them, I'll probably get Boris and Duban. Probably that's not how you say that, either one of their names, but those are two I'll probably get. But I have a feeling they'll be at Legion Con as well too. They'll probably be available there.
And that's coming up very quickly. Very quickly.
Yeah, I think was it November? Legion Con is.
I think so.
Yeah, I think November. It's in New Jersey. So I can't wait to go there for the first time and see how it all is. Kind of soak it up.
Should I bring a Tizzle so she tries to get me to buy like 500 Mythic Legions while I'm there?
Yes, and thank you for A Tizzle for saying yes, for letting me be on the show. I appreciate you, A Tizzle.
She's actually at a concert tonight as well. So,
man.
Oh, she said I'll give you some space and I'll go to a concert for your big night. So yeah, but she's at the show. But yeah, she credit to her. She said go for it. I know you enjoy doing that, and you know what they say. Yeah, you gotta have good support, right?
Exactly. That's why I love my wife. She gives me support. Nah, she does. I appreciate it. And soon it'll be 1 year anniversary, almost done. Jeremy J with Super Chat says, speaking of LegionCon, come see the AWOC booth. Oh, I didn't know you guys were going to be there. Yeah, definitely. I will stop by and see you guys there. Did not know you were going to be at LegionCon.
You guys hustle.
Yeah, RG says, whatever, Dante. You didn't even open the mythics you have. You're right. I didn't. They're still in the package. Why are you mad at me, Art? Come on, Art. See, this is why I don't take you out. See now, Art, this is why you can't go out on no more dates with me. You done messed up, Art. You done messed up, AA Ron.
Bringing the pain.
You done messed up, AA Ron. You done messed up.
AA Ron. Be nice.
But these look great. So you can get up and you can go ahead and pre-order them now. But if you go for the all-in pack, you get it's $385. You get the headset, the heads, and then you get all the other figures that are in the wave, plus the horse, which is not a bad deal. But I know, hopefully, my Cosmic Legions will be sent out by that time, and I can just go buy some more Cosmic Legions, hopefully. The Cosmic Legions work as space characters. I love those. That's why I really like them. Like, they work as space characters. So
it's just a rabbit hole. I love the few Mythic Legions I have. I absolutely love. I just don't do a lot with them. Like, I need to get some great Carver Customs Dio action maybe to go on with that kind of more of a fantasy line. But they look so good. And when they're in your hand at those shows, it's just so intoxicating. Like, I might say all day long, stay in my lane, and then I have one of those in my hand, and I'm like, nah, we're gonna veer to the right and take a few of these home. You know?
Right. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my trolls. I ordered two. I had the two trolls, so I'm still waiting for those.
Big suckers, trolls.
They are. They're some big boys.
Mm-hmm.
But Thor needs something to fight too besides Glass. He drops.
Did they ever make the ice trolls from the first movie in any form, like Legends or anything like that?
Yes. So they did make them for the 3 3/4 Marvel Universe.
Oh, okay.
But they were like the tallest size compared to a 3 3/4 inch figure.
So they were big.
Yeah, they're so like 12. They were like 12 inches.
Oh, 12. Oh, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like, was it 12-inch figure or? Yeah, it might have been 12 inches. But yeah, they did make the ice trolls.
I just gotta point out James's error on his chat.
Yeah.
He said, can't wait for my exit force. BUTF Twitter. He meant to say action force. I just find that kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a toy line called Exit Force to rival Bobby. I can't wait to tell him all about it.
Y'all are killing me here. Trolls won't be out to next year. Cosmic Legions ain't gonna be out to December. Nah. I'm tired of waiting. All my figures now. Where my figures at? Forrest, man.
I think that's what a lot of our slogans have been over the last 9 months. We want our figures now. Where are they?
Yeah,
actually, those
saying that about
Target exclusives, man. Target, stop charging my account.
You know what? What? I just figured out. Just use PayPal. They won't do it. Now that they set PayPal, they won't do it.
Okay. You're just now, Dante. You educated me.
I'm like, yo, I'm not going to you Target. If you want to take PayPal, hey, be my guest. Then we got Mezco jumping in with their new stuff. Now for pre-order yet, definitely can't wait.
POA. Really? Are you in on this?
Oh, not these. No. You'll see what I'm in on. You'll see.
Okay. Yeah, no, I do know what you mean by Mezco. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Dom is all in on these.
Oh yeah. He loves them.
Yeah.
Look who's up here.
This is what you were talking about?
No, not this one. But this is good. I'm good with my Mayfex one. I have to see for me to order this one, I have to see what it comes with. I honestly have to see like what actually is going to come with this figure. Because if they take it from the comic, he'll probably come with the big gun like he had in the comic, the boots, the jet boots. I'm just wondering too if he'll come with like the floating robot. I forget what the robot's name is, and his fortress. But yeah, I'm hoping it's not something I'll need in my collection,
Mhm.
but it looks great. It looks good
It
so far.
does. It does. And it does. This is looks like. Oh, by the way, Dan Jurgens, who I believe, who's I believe he was the one that was drawing when Superman came back, Return of Superman, and all that stuff. He wrote and he drew the Death of Superman story, which everyone loves and almost killed the comic book industry. Um, he he's actually returning. A quick comic book side note: he's actually returning to do a big 40th anniversary of the Death of Superman. So
Yeah, I've seen that.
Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, this figure looks like it's ripped out of his artwork pages.
Dom says 5POA is Godzilla is awesome. I have all the sets. I made this. As you talking about wanting figures now? I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered my Miles Hot Toy 2 to 3 years ago now. Oh wow! And you haven't got it yet?
The Miles Hot Toys? Wait, who said what? Who said that?
I made this. My Miles Morales Hot Toy. I thought that figure got released. There's been a couple that I've seen on their website that are already available. Unless
I don't think they're Miles though. But he did not that.
There was there was a Miles Morales. It was one of the suits from the Miles Morales game. It's kind of like, it looks like Daft Punk kind of head helmet. I think that was maybe the latest one. And then there was a one with the cat from the Bodega cat in the backpack, and he had the scarf on. Chad Clinton says, "What's up, Disembowel?" White Mike Bajia says, "I got my Carter Joes in today. Packing with terrible." Hey, that's the chances we take with Walmart, folks. I'm sorry. It's the chances we take with Walmart. Ekwan says, "Did I hear in Mexico? Did Batman 89 ship yet?" Looks like this year we did. It was showing at SDCC. He was there with Mr. Freeze, Greg. So it's a toss up at this point. It looks like he's finished, but we're not sure. Josh says he looks like Hasselhoff as Superman. You know what? Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop it. Don't go play Diablo. See, I'm almost messed up. Go play some Diablo. Just stop it. Don't be stirring up the pot talking about shipping 2029.
I'm dangerous in that chat, Dante. That's when I'm on here. I like to mix it up a little bit in that chat when I can. So the fingers get typing like the hands in the toy opening videos,
Yeah.
You don't actually have to type in the chat anymore. You can just speak on the show, and it's probably a bit more effective too.
Oh, I made this just talking about the Spider-Verse one.
Oh, really? That many? 3 years?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
No, it can't be. I've never heard of
You know what? I haven't seen it. You know what? That's one I have not seen them release yet. I didn't even know they were making one.
Yeah. Equine. The Death of Superman 2, The Dead Deafening.
Oh, goodness. He said Robert Diaz said like more like Nick Cage. Stop it. Y'all, you know what? Stop it. Stop it.
No, it doesn't.
Have we ever talked about that on the channel before? The Death of Superman Lives documentary with Nick Cage?
No.
Yeah. We mentioned it here and there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I just when I hear Nick Cage and Superman in the same sentence or the same conversation,
that was gonna be a disaster if that came out. If that was ever made, it would be a
the documentary is so good though, and thank goodness it birthed us that giant robotic spider in that classic film, Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Greg's asked us, what is up with McFarlane not knowing how to select the right shade of green for GL characters? Hal, Parallax, and Kyle are badly done. Hey, you gotta ask Todd Father himself. I mean, he knows best. And what they say, Father knows best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take it back to the show. If you haven't seen that show, go check it out. It's an old show. You can go check it. Hey, look, it's Taylor. Thank you, Taylor and Tony, for the super chat. You did. I appreciate it. You did have to say, great meeting you at Wawa. My show's on live as well. But when he say, we'll have to support. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It was good meeting you too, sir. It was awesome. It was nice to meet a fellow Delawarean that was into stuff and stuff like that.
Delawarean.
Yes, Delawarean. That's what we call ourselves, Delawarean.
Jamie Parks. Yeah. What did I say? Did I say 40th anniversary? I meant 30.
Yeah. See, I made it said that Death of Superman Lives doc is pretty interesting, terribly made though in terms of how it was shot. Yeah,
I mean, they use a lot of like behind the scenes footage, which, I mean, nothing went into. They didn't go into any kind of filming production or anything like that. It was all just like pre-production stuff. So
yeah. Then we got Silver Centurion Iron Man, which I'm sure
I didn't see this.
Todd is like rolling over his grave. He's like, oh, he's like, yes. Todd Rectangle is like, yes, I need this. Because he is a big Silver Centurion fan. So I'm sure he's probably going to get this. So that was announced as well. This looks great. This honestly looks amazing.
It does.
Then
That's
we
my
got
favorite, Mark Iron Man.
You know what?
Fluffy, the crate.
I like the original ones back in the early '90s. The one that was from the cartoon that's I forget which one that was.
Yeah, a Silver Centurion, you mean?
Not the Silver Centurion. What was the one that he had? Like, wasn't like in the cartoon, like an Iron Man cartoon?
Oh,
The regular suit, like his regular gold.
Yeah. You like that one?
Yeah.
Module.
Yeah, the modular. Yeah, Iron Man suit.
I like the I have a soft spot in my heart for the Heroes Reborn Iron Man suit.
Really?
With the he's got like the two. It looks like he has like two shotguns.
Yeah.
Dude, what's going on? We were talking AOA earlier. Now we're talking Heroes Reborn. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Fight my long box house going on.
So yeah, this is a plush though. This is
Yes.
Fluffy from Creepshow.
Yeah.
Creature from one of the stories.
That's
yeah, it's like a plush puppet, I think.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was seriously looks like a demon from hell. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared to have it in my house.
Yeah, it's a great movie, man. If you haven't seen it,
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy all the creep shows. I even like the new ones that they put out on Shudder.
I haven't seen those on Shudder.
Yeah.
Are they any good?
Oh, they were pretty good. They were decent. They were on par for a creep show. Like what?
Oh, really?
Yeah, for what it is. Yeah. I don't know who this is. Lord of the Tears. I don't know anything about this character, so
maybe it's an original design.
Could be. This is out of my wheelhouse. But this is in my wheelhouse. King Conan. Hot jam. This is what I'm talking about. Woo! Look at that. Look at that rugged look. That grizzled veteran. I done did everything. Now I'm King Conan. Can't wait for this to go for pre-order. I'm getting this. This is instant buy. Instant buy.
Just look at the hands. Like he's just like plotting. Like he's ready to go. Like he's playing 3D chess. We're all playing checkers, you know?
Yes. Oh, RG says Lord of Tears is a movie you can watch for free on YouTube. I didn't know it was even a movie. Did not even know.
It looks like Billy Kane's wrestler from the 80s.
Then we got Doc Ock. Yeah.
Doc Ock.
Yeah, Jamie, look, they will ship that Conan hopefully should come out faster since they already got the body for it. The other Conan should come out. Look, we got one Conan. We're going to see a second one. Give it a third one. We're going to get a third one. We just got to let Mexico do his thing with Conan. I was rushing Conan, but I'm happy I got it. Dom, you're getting this Doc Ock? I don't like just something about this Doc Ock. I just don't know. It feels off.
Really?
I don't know what it is. It kind of reminds me like the Green Goblin. Like he's a guy cosplaying, but it just does look like a Doc Ock, like from the old school Spider-Man comics. Like, hey, you know what? I got a little pudginess on me, and I got these arms working for me.
He does look very classic.
Yeah.
Have they revealed whether or not those are bendy wire tentacles?
No, they haven't said anything about it. Like these are just, I guess they were just all like popped up for reveals. Okay. From Mezcon from Sdcc. So I'm hoping they. I would think they should be bendy wires. But my thing is, I'm hoping more that you'll be able to change the claw hands out on them, but it doesn't look like it. Because that would be a neat, like have like the little ones or like the big ones where they can have them stand up on them, like have them stand up using like these claws. If they are bendy, have them like stand up using the claws.
That was my biggest problem with the Legend one, was that it just the tentacles weren't right on it.
Right.
I know a lot of people did some customization to actually make their own tentacles to go with it, but if they were bendy wire, I don't do a lot of Mezco, but that would probably pull me toward possibly picking that up just for those alone.
Yeah. Avenger 78 says, does King Conan come with a horse? That's a good question. I don't know. They were just only announced during Sdcc. There was no more information given with them. I'm hoping King Conan comes with a horse because that'd be awesome. I would still buy him.
What about a throne? Wouldn't you prefer a throne to come with them?
Throne, horse, I don't care. I'm buying it. They got me. If this figure's $200, they got me. Like I'm going all in for Conan. I like Conan. I've been wanting Conan figures for like the longest time. I'm finally getting my Conan figure. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to get my figure. I'm going to enjoy it.
If I remember correctly, I may not. My memory's a sieve sometimes. But when we were all together for our top 10 figures of 2021, I think that you and Ron both had that Conan pretty high on your list. You, the original Conan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That Conan was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. So we can jump into some Marvel here. Some legends. HasLab, 50 years of Ghost Rider. So I'm just gonna give you my quick take on it. It's gonna probably be Robbie Reyes and the Hell Charger. And I said this, and Disavow he can agree to that. I said this. One of the unlocks will probably be Mephisto. Now, before everybody gets an outrage about like why would they do that, think about it. The Hellfire Club, they did it as a Hasbro HasCon exclusive, or excuse me, it was the SDC exclusive. It was SDC exclusive. They did it as a SDCC exclusive because of the Goblin Queen, because the way she was looking, all kind of non-retailish for Disney. That's the only way they would get away with doing Mephisto as an unlockable. And I feel like, and I had like the strong feeling that Mephisto will be an unlockable figure for the Ghost Rider HasLab.
Good call. I think, and your justification is really on point there. They're definitely track, because they've said before, in order to get essentially the devil out into a big box store, it would never happen. They couldn't get that past the powers that be. So to put it in a highly collectible, expensive HasLab product, I think that's a good call, Dante.
Yeah. Now I will agree with Robert Diaz. The price point is probably going to be $250. But if it's Robbie Reyes and their Hell Charger, if they can actually get away with it, I could say probably $150 to $250, because I can't see the Hell Charger being more than $250 itself. If it was me and I was doing it, you would probably get away with it at $150, maybe $200. That's kind of pushing it, depending on what the car does, what the Hell Charger does. I'm sure you're going to probably be able to put flame effects on it, take off certain flame effects, put them on there. The doors are probably open to the car. Maybe the trunk and the hood are open up to the car. Then we seen like the accessory he's going to have is the torque wrench. Is it torque wrench? Is that what it's called? And I forget. It was something else. A hammer. It was like a hammer, and I think whatchamajigger. Crowbar. I think it was like a hammer and a crowbar chained together. So yeah, I can see that. Probably $150 to $250. You can get away with that. Now the thing is, and this is going to be kind of my issue with it. The Mattel Batmobile sold for $100, and that was an RC car. justification almost says, and I see what you're saying, Vindicator. That's what you beat me to the point. Uh, what I see as this kind of little bit of a gap here. Mattel did an RC car that actually you could drive with a remote. $100. This HasLab's going to probably be, we said, I'm saying between like 150 to 200 to 250.
What bells and whistles would justify that price for you?
So it'll have to be like the Batmobile, the RC Batmobile. The light has to light up. The doors will have to open. The flame effects will have to be able to, remove them and put them back on. I would say you have to give me a powered down Robbie Reyes. And it had to be comic accurate. If you're going to do a comic, you have to be comic accurate suit. If you're going to do the unlocks for it, like I said, Mephisto would be the number one figure that you have to give me. What was his name? He hasn't been seen in a while, but he was a Toy Biz Marvel legend. He was the villain. Blackheart, but that's not who I was thinking of. But Blackheart would be a good unlock too. That'd be a good one. I didn't think about him. Blackheart would be a good unlock. But what's his name? He looked like a Ghost Rider as well. I know the chat knows. I can't think of his name often.
While you're thinking that, Dante, Greg said in the chat, and at first I wasn't sure, but you know what? Thinking about it, what if they threw in a motorcycle? Now, it wouldn't be a fancy one, but that Ghost Rider and motorcycle from the Rider series goes for a pretty penny right now in the aftermarket. So if they were to throw that in there, they already have the mold for it. That'd be interesting as well.
I won't come back to that.
Okay.
I'll come back to that. Yes, thank you guys. Vengeance. That's what it was. Vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
Vengeance with his motorcycle. That would be a great third unlock.
Yeah.
There's your 3 unlocks right there. Now I can see it justifying the 250 now. Let's go. You know what? Let's Coast Graphics. That is a good point. Motorcycle and horse 500. I can't see spending 500 for the motorcycle and the horse. If it's going to be between 150 and 250, I can see, like I said, Robbie in the Hell Charger, maybe depowered down Robbie, Mephisto, Blackheart, Vengeance with his motorcycle. I'm trying to think. What's his name? Nomad. He'd be a good one.
Nomad.
Hey, it's a far. You know what? They reach deep into, like, for regular characters and lines. They reach deep into the lines for certain characters. Nomad would be a character that they would pull out because remember, he was a figure. He was in figure form back in the old Toy Biz days. They did the Ghost Rider line.
Yeah.
5-inch line. So I could see them
ponytail, right?
Yep. So that would be a great one to pair up with your Johnny Blaze. So I'm just thinking, just throwing stuff out here. I don't know if half of this is going to be true, but I'm just throwing stuff out here that would make sense to me.
I'll tell you, if they were to throw in a really cool looking cardboard background, I'd be all over. If I just get a really nice cardboard background as the first unlock with some fire effects on it, I'll buy 10 of those, man.
I think that's probably out the window. They ever seen how that went?
Hey. Sorry.
Sorry. What was the other question? What was the other thing you said? I said I had to come back to.
The motorcycle re-release of the Rider series.
Okay. Maybe that would be like your 5th unlock. I understand it's going up in price, and I understand a lot of people didn't grab it. But that's one of those things I don't want. For me personally, that's not something I just want to have again, because I'm going right now. I want to have my 3rd Silver Surfer. I don't need 3, but I'm going to have a 3rd Silver Surfer.
I agree. And I felt the same way with the Silver Surfer as well. But I think that seeing what their business practices have been as of late, bringing back a lot of figures that are sought after, that are more expensive,
Right.
the Beast, I would just say, put a pin in that, and I wouldn't be shocked. But my only thing there is, I don't know if they'd want to go with a combo, because if they're giving us the motorcycle, they're going to have to give us the Ghost Rider, and that I can't see it being in the same unlock. That now there's 2 more unlocks, so it's
Right.
probably unlikely. But they like to go the route of, hey, you never got this. Here it is, slightly better.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm listening, but I'm looking through some of these comments. Okay, so I'm going to get through some of these real quick because there's some good ones in here. Let's see. All right. Pokey says long blonde hair and weird metal eye thing. No, Nomad just has he just has spark sunglasses on, has a ponytail. Left Coast Graphics says motorcycle and horse 500. The horse, maybe, but you have to give us that Ghost Rider too. And like I said, that'd be another deep cut character as well, because most people would not know about the series Ghost Racers, where there was a couple where it was like Ghost Riders. So that'd be a deep cut. It's not bad, but 500 would really be pushing this HasLab. That would really be pushing it.
What was Galactus? 399? I can't remember anymore.
Yeah, Galactus was 400.
Okay, so
really, that's it?
Yeah,
I was more than that for some reason.
No, he was 400. You get Silver Surfer, you get Frankie Reyes, you get Morg, and then you get the face plates. He does light up. I think that's it. Yeah. Omega Weapons 13 says throw some rims on that tier list. No, I don't want rims to be on the tier list. Chrome rims should automatically come with the car.
That's a total classified move right there. Our first things we should have given you already.
Right. Left Coast Graphics says 3 figures. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They should give us 3 figures. Bart says, Dante, will you print me a Nick head for this? But he has to be doing the Elvis lip thing. You find it? I can print it. White Mike G says Spirit of Vengeance and Zerathos. I always forget how to pronounce his name. That's good. Spirit of Vengeance, yeah. I could see that. That'd be a deep cut too. All right, Brian. Brian says, gotta go. Have a good evening. I'll watch the replay. See you, Brian. Have a good one.
Hey, take care. Thanks for being here. I'm going to throw out a long shot here. And this goes along with what I said earlier, which was re-releasing figures that are hard to find. And I'm only going to throw this out there because of the Midnight Suns aspect. What if they threw a Blade in?
You know what? I didn't think about that. That would make sense too. You could throw a Blade in there. They could do a whole Midnight Suns team.
That would be amazing. And I obviously we know the Blade film is coming, so the way this is being timed, there's a very good possibility. And a lot of people didn't like this Blade. I loved it because it was the only Blade I had access to. But they could go that route, Dante, and say, hey, you know what? We're going to tie this in with that upcoming Blade and all those different Midnight Sun spin-off shows and movies we're going to get.
Yeah, that is very true. I did not think about that. That could, we could get a new comic accurate Blade, because the other one, he has a little bit of a standing issue.
Oh, what? A standing issue?
Yeah, he's kind of look like he's doing a little bit of a twerk.
You got a big booty? You got a big booty?
No, it's so they use the Scourge the Scourge lower half body, but it's not cut right in the back. So when you try to stand him up, he doesn't stand up straight.
Yeah. No. And it actually, building on that point, Dante, for mine, I actually forgot this. I actually have him bent backwards slightly at the torso just for him to stand down.
Yeah.
Right.
So very, very valid point. And it's just a very basic, I guess it's some Bucky stuff going on. But to give us something maybe with butterfly joints on it, better head sculpt, a jacket, this one didn't have a jacket, obviously. So there's a lot they can do. I would buy it.
if they give him the short jacket, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't want the long jacket. I want the short jacket.
Yep.
I want a short jacket on.
The vest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jacket.
Short jacket, long. No, is it
Cake's
long
twerking.
jacket, short skirt? Anybody know Cake? Nobody knows Cake.
And a long jacket. Good tune, sir. Good. I love that reference, man. So good. Love Cake.
Grace says, after looking at the his tank, look at the HasLab price to justify the full tiers of unlocks. The his tank is a little bit different. I think the Legends team knows not to like give us like, hey, here's a flame effect add-ons as tier 1. With the his tank was like, hey, here's the covers for the treads for as an unlock. No, I think I'm going to give the Legends team a little bit more credit than that to say like that's not going to be an unlock. I would hope that would not be an unlock, because if that is, to me, like that could be a whole figure right there. Robert Diaz says Carter Slade would be nice unlock. I'm not familiar with Carter Slade. I'm not familiar with who that is. Left Coast Grass says Nick Cage bonus head. White Might Be Jesus says I would like to see all 3, Johnny, Danny, and Robbie. That'd be awesome. Colossal Cuss says people aren't going to pay for motorcycles. HasLab has to be something new. We already got motorcycles, which is true. Kiki Fresh Foster says Robbie, his brother in wheelchair, a lot of flame effects. You know, I forgot about his brother. That would be another unlock. I could probably see it because they already have wheelchairs made. They would just have to make the kid his brother. That's it.
And going full circle here, back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I did get Ghost Rider, and his brother was on the show a little bit, too, in the flashbacks. So, not that they're going to reference the show, obviously, but yeah, it all connects. It's like Pepe Sylvie, all those little pieces of paper on the wall for the yarn attached, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Robert Diaz says Carter Slade on a horse might be a good Legends release, pending on how good this HasLab does. Yeah, okay. So Carter Slade, okay, he's one of the other Ghost Riders. Okay, gotcha. Archie said it would be even cooler to make Alejandro Jones Ghost Rider or Carter Slade. Yeah. Stride says I missed out on the first release. Art says hell, maybe even villain like Lilith to go in this too. Yeah. Robert says I sold my Walgreens Surfer before it even dropped in value. Robert says just give us swappable heads. Stride says I prefer the comic accurate cycle for Johnny. Yeah, I understand. Geeky Fresh says there was a villain that Robbie fought against in the first arc, and he would be an easy Hulk type repaint. I think that was Mr. Hyde, if I remember correct, because I had that run. I think that was Mr. Hyde. I think that's who he was fighting in his first story arc.
Like Mr. Hyde, the Build-A-Figure Mr. Hyde that we had? That guy?
It was a more modern version of him, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Greg says a good early bird unlock would be a human Robbie or his brother. Brother would use an MCU Peter body and a Foxy Xavier wheelchair. Yeah, they have the pieces for it. Happy says, remember that it's for the Ghost Rider anniversary, so I'm thinking it's going to be more of a tribute to the various Ghost Riders. At least that's what I'd like to see. It could be that too. Oh, I forgot about that one. Avengers BC. What about the Flaming Mammoth? I forgot about that Ghost Rider. That's another one.
Need a mammoth in my collection, and I never thought I did till now.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, if they did that, we would have to get the rest of the Avengers BC team. Like, we would have to get Odin. We would have to get the Phoenix. We would have to get the first Iron Fist, the first Black Panther, the first Starbrand. And we haven't got a Starbrand figure yet. That's something that we're highly missing, too. I'm sure it's probably up on the list, but...
That was the Starbrand. Was that New Universe that was called?
Starbrand... No, Starbrand's been around for a while. So, but what happened is there's a caveman that has a Starbrand in the Avengers BC comic. In comic and storyline. But in the current universe, there's a baby that's aging rapidly. That's a Starbrand. So I think it's like every time she's using her powers, or she's like, it ages her rapidly. Like, so right now she's kind of like in her like preteen age, I think right now.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what we were missing because that's part. She's part of the new event, like part of the Avengers team. Um, so yeah. Robert says Galactus has 2 stands for his heralds and pointless Doctor Doom head. Yeah, I probably won't use the Doctor Doom head at all. That probably just go in the drawer and just kind of be forgotten about because there's no need for me to even pull it out. I just want Galactus as Galactus or a dead Galactus. Strife says, how about a garage? Now if you say garage, now you're pushing like the $500 price point. Kiki Fresh says, oh God, another blade by Gatekeep by HasLab. I don't know about that one. That is true. I did think about that too when you said that. Art says, and Midnight Suns video game is coming out soon. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of comments. I can't get there. I do apologize. I thank you for everybody. But yeah, Ghost Panther. Man, that would work too. Like I could see that happening. The Ghost Panther.
I know this will not happen, but I'll just throw it out there because it's fun. What if we got the like demon version of the Punisher? Remember that guy when he was running around like fighting demons or something? They gave him his like upgrade.
Yeah,
that won't happen in years, but
yeah. Oh, Greg says Dante, the box is the garage. That could work as long as it's not unlocked and you're just throwing it in there. That would work. I could see that.
Definitely.
I'm feeling that. Or, you know what, Omega just kind of, before we move on, Omega kind of gave me an idea. Throw a loaded Punisher Thanos. So, if they wanted to, and I know this would hurt, Cosmic Ghost Rider with baby Thanos. I mean, it's just an idea. So moving on, we got SHF figure arts Venom up. Photos have been up, and he's up for pre-order now. So if you want to get the movie Venom, you can get that figure. It looks good.
It does.
The head sculpt looks very, very well done. I feel like this is a little bit more on par for the figure than the Legends figures was, because this looks like it has butterfly joints in it. And I think that's what makes it a little bit more, have a little bit more articulation and get more range out of it. But it looks very well done. Got the tendrils.
I love that open mouth head sculpt. That does look really cool.
Yeah. $130, Bart says.
Yeah, it depends on what it comes with it, I have to say. But it is also a movie figure too. And I guess you can put this on back of your regular SHF figures and have the Venom head talking to it.
Yeah.
Avengers 78 says, posted, They Live post for the Infinity Equation Instagram page. Just turned over the channel on my TV. They Live is on film 4 right now. They are watching. I love They Live. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Put on the glasses. I ain't putting on those glasses. Best real fight scene in a movie. Because they were really fighting. Like when Keith David talks about it, he's like, yo, they were really on around. It wasn't like, yo, I'm just going to
Roddy Piper choreographed a bunch of that.
Yeah. But yeah, here you go. It says it's on Pulse now. Is this on Pulse? I'm surprised if it is on Pulse. Yeah, right was awesome. All right, so also before we moved on from our list, I'm sorry. The Black Panther wave did go up for pre-order this week, so you can grab those. You got the movie figures from Wakanda Forever, Okoye, Namor, Nakia, Everett Ross, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this, so please excuse me. Hatut Zariz, the guards. for Wakanda and the Black Panther. Now I did when a bit and a Biddle figure is a Tuma. I did get the comic figures out of this, so I did order these. Once again, I have my issue with Hasbro Pulse with this. Why can I only get 2 of an army builder? This makes no sense. It's an army builder. I wanted 4, maybe 6, because I like things in even numbers. Why can I only order 2?
Doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
No.
I don't get it.
I didn't grab the Ross figure because I already had that from the 2-pack. So if you didn't get that 2-pack, this would be a good time to grab it. Another suited body going. Okoye I already have as well. I had that from the original Black Panther figure line. It's not something if you did miss her, this would be a good way. I understand why they're putting the key in here. I would have thought they would have put like the Dora Milaje as an army builder back into this set. For those who missed out. So instead of like I understand they put a Koye in here, but I rather probably would have seen like more of the Dora Milaje like as an army builder, and then I probably would have gotten more of these.
The Black Panther MCU stuff is really one of the few movie waves that you collected, right? Because you don't really collect MCU stuff.
No, yeah. So I did get the Black Panther movie wave. So I do have all of them.
And you kind of cherry pick some other MCU stuff.
Yes.
In there.
But Black Panther wave, I'm all in on. And I supported the Shang-Chi wave when that came out as well. But
did you? You bought those figures?
Yeah, I did.
Really
I think the only one I didn't get was a Target exclusive one. That was by herself. I forget her name. But yeah, I did. That's the only one I didn't get. So I did order these. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, I did go to Dork. I ordered 2. I think I ordered like 4 more on BBTS. The Hatut. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. But thanks to Toy Migos for having this up there. I'm sure probably Ewan probably put it on our page too. And I probably just forgot to thank you, Ewan, as always. Yeah, so these, I wanted more of those because they're great army builders. Also, who went out for pre-order was She-Hulk. She looks great.
Yeah, I really dig that She-Hulk, man. I saw the back. It's also cool. We saw it in the background while we were doing a panel for Sdcc. Not a panel, sorry, an interview. And that was just really neat because then they obviously showed us everything later on. But yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This figure actually has me a little bit more excited for the show.
Yeah. You know what is crazy? Like, I like this She-Hulk better than the one that they released already.
Me too. I think the one that they released already looks a little too shredded.
Yeah, this looks like a good She-Hulk. Like, this She-Hulk looks like the She-Hulk that it should be. Like, it's like if you take the head off and put on like a common accurate head, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely one to pick it up.
The outfit, because it kind of matches up with like the current MCU aesthetic. You know, like the whole Avengers suits.
I do apologize. She hasn't been released yet. Sorry, she hasn't been. She's not for pre-order yet. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, she's not for pre-order yet, but she will be soon, hopefully. Then Sentinel is coming out with the Invisible Miles Morales, where he goes into stealth mode. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's
that I have a connection to this, but it doesn't look right for some reason.
Yeah.
You don't
like
what? 'Cause you don't like the idea of it, or you just don't think it looks right, like the engineering of it. Or...
I think it's more the idea of it with of the figure itself.
Man, people
it
love
feels like
stuff.
I would, but it feels like kind of like a Marvel Legend, like, you know, hey, we came out with this figure, but also in the wave we got the next wave we got the stealth figure, like kind of like a visible stealth figure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't. And then you give him like the regular heads, the mask, and like that. What was that? The other hand, like the hand that's not invisible, which kind of like deters me from it. All right, Happy. Have a good night, sir. He said, "Welcome to Disemboweled." He said, "Take care, Alex."
Later, Happy.
Yeah, like I want to support Sentinel, but I just feel like this is not for me.
I agree with Josh Lambert.
People love clear figures and models and shit. This will sell. I'm sure it will. I'm
They
not saying
do,
it won't.
They just love translucent stuff and
Yeah.
vac metal stuff.
And this, I'm down for Gwen Stacy. Like, if she comes with Peter Porker, I'm down for this. Like, this is something I can deal with. This is how it should have been with Penny Parker. Like, Penny Parker should have been a figure that you can move around, and then Spider should have been like maybe like a statuesque kind of figure, but you should have still been able to move him around too. I think, well, actually, both of them should have just been like figures that have articulation. Penny should not have been like a straight statue. Peter Parker, that's fine if he's a statue. I'm not worrying about it too much. What you think, Tim?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know what it does. What it does do, it makes the Howard the Duck Marvel Legend. I know it's completely random throughout there, but it makes me wonder how that's going to move compared to like the more kind of like just basically little statues we got to figure sometimes as well. So
yeah, when I seen the Howard the Duck, I didn't see any knee joints in it, so I'm just thinking like he's just going to be able to like move his legs front and back, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you haven't check out the interview with Cheney, talking to the Marvel Legends team. Very good interview, very well done. Enjoyed it. Josh says, "Can you take the hammer from Peter Porker and give it to Miles?" No, because I think from what it's showing in that picture, I don't know, because this shows something different, completely different. This is so maybe you can put different arms on him, but he doesn't look like he moves. Right, maybe the head, and you can swap out the arms. Looks like about it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much articulation going on there, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's probably a wrap on that. Then we also had the Hot Toys Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they released. I don't know if we went up for pre-order, but there's two versions. There's this version, which is like the deluxe that comes with the Sandman diorama base, and then one without. But the head sculpt, the Tobey Maguire head sculpt on this looks really great.
Yeah, it does. It looks like an older. Yeah, it looks like the older version of him.
It does look like the older version.
Like he's tired. He's seen some stuff.
That's a good looking head sculpt. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with my video game comic book accurate Spidey. That's
exactly. That's what I'm good with this. I'll get the Marvel Legend version. It's a little bit cheaper. I can deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the base looks awesome. I like the base, the Sandman base.
I feel like they've done something like this before with the base, with the Sandman.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
I think they did for the third. No, wait. They did it for the Andrew Garfield. Sandman was in one of the Andrew Garfield movies, right?
Yeah.
No. Or was it the last
original? Last time.
Yeah, so that's probably the last time they released like something similar. Yeah, but man, this the Raimi Spidey, fans it's coming back around. 20-year anniversary, right? This year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40. Yeah, 20. Yeah, 20 anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah. So we might be seeing some more stuff.
Definitely a lot of there right now for sure.
Ekwan says Hot Toys Tobey Spider-Man is $445, 16 days to pre-order if you get the Doc pack.
Pack
tentacle.
tentacle. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have it here like special edition bonuses of
Oh, there it
Doc Ock's
goes.
tentacle.
I mean, like, I, it's not like a shitty little extra accessory. Like the video game Spidey that we have, he came with the scorpion tail. Have you seen?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I respect what they were trying to do, but I don't know. I think they could have thrown in like a better accessory than just like a piece of it. I mean, it's cool. I don't know. I think I would have liked something else instead of like a tentacle that. I mean, you can only really display it like in one way, anyways. Just splitting hairs, I guess.
Omega Weapons 13 says he hopes that the bases connect together. That's a good question.
Yeah,
that'd be cool if they did connect together.
And that's similar to the thing Select had done in the past with some of their stuff as well, where they'll kind of pop together to make different, sets and things.
Staying on the Tobey Maguire train, we got the SHF Fig Arts one.
That looks good too.
Yeah, this one doesn't look as bad as I thought it would be, but it looks great. It doesn't, and they're saying pre-orders will go up August 2nd. So if you want to get your SHF on, Toby Tobe, you can do that too on August 2nd. Equan says the reason why Sideshow has these time exclusives is to pressure buyers to pre-order. They have a lot of new stock just sitting and had to do a 50% off discount.
Yeah, they've had, they've extended their San Diego deals, but they've had they usually always have 15% off or $5 shipping for this or, whatever. But more so now. So I wonder if Equan is right about that. It's they're just sitting
probably
stock. Because I'm looking at I was looking at their site the other day and they had a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff that I thought would have been sold out by now, Lando Calrissian and other stuff. But yeah, could be some truth to that.
Yeah. For those who did not see Serpentor,
the belle of the ball.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, the most buzz as far as toy collectors is for San Diego.
And all these pictures
are paparazzi pictures before any kind of official stuff.
And thanks to Odin Figuration for sending me all these pictures and getting them live as they're being dropped.
Yeah, that's impressive. That Serpentor skiff, or whatever it's called.
And then they had the newest pre-order, the Blue Ninjas and Kimura and Slaughter. Sarge.
Slaughter's on the gas.
That Sarge looks good, man. I love the Valaverse ones that I have from Action Force, but it's just a different look. It's obviously more cartoonish. So I was happy to get that ordered.
Some Slaughter's Marauders, Recondo, Outback, Tomac Zaymot.
Yeah.
I believe that was
Dr. Mindbender.
So excited about Bender, man. Oh, I've been wanting this thing since the beginning. I love me some Dr. Mindbender action.
And it's sure get a picture before he misses something. Sorry, it's just soft sideways, but there's Serpentor on the ride. A lot of people didn't like the way he looked on there.
I think
stand up on it.
Looks good to me.
And he actually has a cloth coat.
Soft goods. Well done.
Yeah.
Did they show off any accessories that he might come with?
I'm not sure.
The original Panther came with a snake, an extra snake.
He may come with a snake. Yes. Okay. No, that's his. I thought that was.
No, those are
his. But yeah, there he is. That was high def glory.
It looks great. I actually watched too, and I can't think of the YouTuber who did it. It wasn't somebody I traditionally watch, but they did an interview with the JJ Classified team, and they had said that when they were building the figure, they wanted something that could be big and imposing to basically fight Sergeant Slaughter like in the cartoon movie, or to fight a roadblock. So they really had information regarding the scale for this figure.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Bart says the other snake is in his pants.
Grace says, "Yeah, Dante the Chariot isn't sized right. He's too tall for it." Hey, look, I don't make this stuff, sir.
Maybe the Chariot's an electric chariot, and it can't be as big.
Yeah. Robert Diaz says he has a staff. He might come with extra snake spears. Okay.
Okay.
That's cool. I'm still happy. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the Joe fans who are actually going to be able to get it as well.
Yep.
Round out to the end.
What
I just seen this
hell is
today.
This looks amazing.
Exactly.
I don't know about those wings. I might take those off with the tail, but the core Rangers?
Yes. This is Power Rangers Dino Megazord from Flame Toys. This thing looks
it's another.
amazing.
This isn't Hasbro.
No, this is Flame Toys.
It's very anime-esque. I really like it.
Yo. I was like, when I seen this, I was like, I gotta have this. I got to have this.
Whoa, that looks. Let me see. Can you get in tight there? Damn, I like that.
Yeah, I was like,
do we know how tall this is? What scale?
No, there's no information. I haven't seen any information given. This is a Flames Facebook page, so they have there's no information. Oh, but the crazy part is, look what it says in the corner: Hasbro.
So it's official. Flames Toys, they're third party. They do third party Transformer stuff, I believe. I don't know about those wings, but hopefully they can come off in that tail.
Yo, the range on this thing
looks great.
Oh man. Yo. Okay, they
look at his. Is there a close up of his head, his face? Man,
of which part?
Fingers.
Yeah.
Fully potent, man. If this guy is in scale with like my Godzilla SHF monster and stuff. Oof.
Yeah, that's something else, man. That's pretty cool.
Wow, just the poses. Oh my goodness!
Look at that, the little heel can all the way back.
Yeah. Oh, so you said go back?
No. His heel, he could pose it all the way back, so it's kind of like.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Like that ab crunch.
Yeah.
Look at those guns. Look at the guns, Dante.
Yo, this thing looks amazing. Oh, amazing.
I gotta find out what scale this thing is.
Yeah, that's what I was curious too. Like, what scale is it? I was trying to say this might be a 10-inch Megazord.
10-inch.
Yeah, T-Rex there.
Yo, it's cool.
Yeah, detailing on these. Just
we got some shelf space with that tail too, man. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool image right there.
That's great. Yeah.
Here. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Iodine 74 says the Flame Toys Transformer kits are pretty fun. Yeah, I thought they did Transformer stuff. Yeah, model kits around 6 to 10 inches. I wonder if this is going to be a model kit also.
I don't think so.
No?
This doesn't look model kit-ish. This looks more like heavy, heavy plastic and kind of like metal. Obi-Wan says, why doesn't Hasbro buy the original Voltron license and stay true to the original? Way better than Power Rangers. I think Mattel might have that license because I think they were last.
No. It's still. God, I forgot the name, but they own like Voltron and Denver the Last Dinosaur and some other 80s stuff. I forgot the name.
Denver, the last dinosaur. He's your friend and so much more. Denver. Oh, Bandai.
No, it's not
Is it
Bandai.
Bandai? It's
No,
not
it's a
Bandai.
small company. It's an American. Well, as far as like the stuff that comes out here in the States, the owners of that are. It's a smaller company. I can't remember the name.
Look, Strider, I understand what you're saying. The price, like this is going to be like a $200 to $300.
Yeah.
It's because it's Flame
Well,
Toys, so I don't expect it to be any less. Because that Voltron, that last Voltron that came out, that Voltron was $700. I don't know how much I want that dang blasted Voltron. And I can't have it because $700 is past my price point at that point. I understand what it comes with, but man, it's a lot of money.
If this thing is 6 inches like tall, I'm sorry. If it's bigger than that, I might have to pass, even though it looks awesome.
Yeah, these look so well
Yeah.
done. So the pterodactyl has the sword and the chest plate and the back piece.
Wow, that's
The sword is the tail.
clever. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Strider says no. I know it says Flame is distributed by Bandai. I think pretty sure that there's a Bandai logo on the boxes. I can check my Bumblebee one. It's weird. So I don't know if is this going to be distributed by Bandai because it has a Hasbro logo in the corner.
It might just be the Hasbro logo because it's an official license, and it just be Bandai distributing. I mean, they can both do the box.
Oh wow, that's
Flame Toys are the ones engineering.
I'm just looking at it because the head piece is the hilt of the sword, like at the handle of the sword.
Yeah, that's interesting. Different way to transform that.
Mastodon. Yeah, look at this. This looks amazing. Like, I gotta have this. I gotta have it. Yes. Because look at that.
Yeah.
That looks freaking amazing.
That dinosaur. Very animated.
And they go into tank mode.
Look at that.
I can hear the song go, 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 Power Rangers, top Megazord power. And then he starts forming into it. Like, oh my goodness, this thing.
You know what this is, Dante?
What's that?
It's y'all. So I've been getting into collecting some obscure Power Ranger stuff. I love the first Sentai from the late 60s, early 70s, actually. And they have Metacon made these 12-inch figures. Oh man, they're so awesome. But they look so terrible. One day. Side note. Oh,
yo,
ramen.
Real quick.
Yeah.
If they do a Dragon Zord and then combines with that Megazord.
Oh,
make the Dragon Megazord.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah, me too.
Idon says, by the way, HL is having a sale on model kits right now, and if you want one of the older Transformer ones, they've got them. I don't do I've seen a couple of Transformer ones that I may want to do. I'm really into them. I do like the Gundam ones or like the vehicle ones for figures. I'll probably jump on those. Like if I venture out of the Gundam one kits, there's certain ones I want to build that look cool. And just look cool to build and just have on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sorry, back to Ramen Toys here.
Yep.
Like this concept's coming together.
Yeah, color concept. Looks cool.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Got to show interest in this stuff,
Yeah. Pre-orders will start in August. And early birds it'll be 117.
117.
Yeah.
Not
So
bad.
no, it's not. So we'll see. We will see how this goes, man. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
The concept turns out as good as the final product. Man, it's definitely something. Look, he already got me with Silverhawks. I can't do it.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to get into Mask, man, I guess at this point I would have no space. Like I had to give up something. Something would have to give.
Yeah, I know.
Something would definitely have to give.
Well,
And
we'll talk about that on Sunday for sure.
Exactly. Yes. I can't wait to talk about that. Other than that, that looks like then we can talk about Toddy Mac. This guy.
I feel like he's been getting some heat, some backlash this week. What's going on?
Yo, because
I feel like people are complaining about something about his figures this week more than usual. Did I miss something?
I'm trying to think what it could have been. I can't think of offhand what it might have been. But he did finally make Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. Finally, after the 16,000 Batmans that have come out, he finally did something fun and relatable. But honestly, when I look at these look like DC Direct figures. Honestly, these look like DC Direct figures, but they actually look like they have butterfly joints in them too.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it's definitely Bandai that did the Voltron Mini PLA. Yes, I have that one. So I did. Yeah, I did build that kit. So I have that one. That one was fun to build. And then he's doing Avatar, The Last Airbenders.
Oh God,
no,
who cares?
No, not The Last
Holy
Airbenders.
shit,
Avatar, the little blue people. He's doing the little blue people.
Did you like that movie?
Cat. I never watched it.
No,
I didn't want to watch the Indian, the white people take the land from the Indians again.
Yes.
That's basically what it was. Just on a planet.
Did you like Avatar, Tim? Nope. Still having
Can't hear you, Tim.
difficulties. I did not. Dude, it was like sensory overload. It was like watching a video game for 2.5 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah, see.
And then just like the fact that it's been like 10, 15 years or however long they've been talking about the sequel and how he filmed 3 sequels or 2 sequels in a row and it's going to revolutionize. I'm just over fucking Avatar, man. No more Avatar.
Hold up. Wait. Why is it 2 different? Okay. Thank you, Omega Web 13, for saying this. He said there's 2 different scales of these birds. Why do I need a giant scale of that bird?
Maybe one's like a baby bird and the other one's like a adult bird.
I don't know. That's ridiculous. Where do I have the space? Where am I going to have the space to put something that big?
I don't know.
There you go. See, like he doesn't know. Like if we don't know, Todd don't know, and Todd don't know nothing.
Avatar.
Greg said, Alex.
What's that?
Greg said, Alex, Avatar is Dances with Wolves and Ferngully, the last rainforest in space.
Yeah, well, Kevin Costner made a better movie than Dances with Wolves.
That is a fair point. He said, I'll be using them as a mount for my Cosmic Legions.
Oh.
Pokey says, ain't nobody got space for that. Exactly. Like, yo, where would you put this? You barely have enough space as it is for vehicles and giant figures, and now you're gonna give me a giant bird?
Well, I mean, the bird is kind of a pretty big part of the movie, right? I mean, it wasn't the first one. I don't know. Let's move on. Who cares about?
And then Pokey says he wants 2 of them. Pokey, come on. Scruffy Nurse says, not a fan of movies, but they look great. Yeah, I just can't. Oh, the wings are articulated.
Oh,
still.
that's impressive.
Yeah, it's still. I'm still not buying one.
Look at how he's looking at that bird.
He's like, yeah, it just sits right on my arm, like two
Fly,
birds.
little pelican. Fly, little pelican.
Yeah, they're not going to fold up. I don't think they're going to fold up very well. Look how big that base is.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be. Well, jeez, that's a skinny little arm to support that. Well, I'm sure he has it figured out.
I'm sure he does.
Tim, we can't hear you. Do you have Are you muted?
Ekwan said, "Wait, that's not Batman. What the heck is Todd doing?" Wow, there's two different ones. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
He knows what he's doing, though.
I guess.
He's
He's got this Walmart exclusive Wonder Woman. Guess he still doesn't think that's not going to sell either. Then he's got his page punchers for Black Adam, black and white.
Page punchers?
Yeah, the little 4-inch figures.
Oh, those things, yeah.
For the comics, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I actually, I remember when we talked about that, I was like, that was a good idea, I thought. Kind of throw it back to the old days with the mini comics.
And then he's getting back with his boy Greg Capella.
Yeah, to do the Spawn. Was this a
Batman.
Spawn thing? Yeah.
Yeah, Spawn Batman.
Did you call him Capello?
Capulu. Whatever his name. Greg. I like Greg. Just wish he stopped hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Dude, I mean, where would wouldn't be Capullo if it wasn't for his time on Spawn?
Yeah, and I guess he could have made his name somewhere else. I mean, it ain't too much out. You know, it's a lot out there you can make a name on it.
Yeah.
Capella University. All right, well that does it. So, folks, join us back here on Sunday, where we'll be joined by Dan Hu, Pow. That's Dan Hu, Brandon, and then Alex will be joining us as well, and Tim will be joining us as well as we have a roundtable discussion.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he gets the kinks worked out and is on the technical side, but
yeah,
he'll be there.
Yeah. But Tim will be with us as well.
Tim, you there?
Am I here?
Yes.
Finally. This has not been a good day for Rex Banner. I apologize to you two gentlemen and also to our viewers. We call this a bumpy start, but we will figure this out. Considering I've never had tech issues like this, but it will be resolved, and I shall be better in the future.
Do you usually use Restream?
I do not. I'm still of the StreamYard in the past, but I've used Restream on with you guys before, and I haven't had issues, so I'm not quite sure.
Are you using Chrome?
I am using Chrome, yes.
That might be the problem, right, Dante?
Okay.
It might be, yeah. This is the first night I'm using Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, it might be Chrome. For some reason, it's given Dante, and it even gave me problems once when I tried it, so that might be it.
Am I 8-bit right now when I do this?
No, you're
actually pretty clear now.
I'm actually right now I'm just using AT&T data. I started off using that earlier in the show. When we had our earlier issues, I switched to this. So we'll figure it out. Don't worry. The IE Goon Squad deserves better, and they'll get it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
we got a super chat from Pokey. Pokey87 says, "Thanks for all the fun, Alex. Happy send-off, sir. Take care of the family. Hope to see you soon." Thank you.
Thanks, Pokey. This isn't goodbye forever. Plus, try and join us on Sunday because I think we're going to be talking about some pretty important stuff. We're going to be doing a roundtable, like Dante was saying, with Dan and Brandon and Tim, myself, and Dante, talking about just modern day collectors, people, from around our age and younger, how collecting affects us as adults and the people around us, and what are our plans for the future as far as collecting. All kinds of juicy questions
It
will
all,
be answered and
I can
brought
answer
up.
that. It all gets buried with me. That's what happens.
Oh, really?
I it's still the same. I said it goes in the hole with me.
Yeah.
Just melt it down to a big ball of plastic and just add an extra foot on my coffin.
Yeah.
I do want to say too, guys, because I know we talked about it a little bit earlier on. I do want to acknowledge the fact that with me coming on the show now, how many great people have been on the show. I mean, Alex, I know you're going to be hanging out from time to time, being on here as well, but had a great time watching you since you've been on the show, sir. Going back to Laser Pants and going back to obviously when Todd was on and Bobby, and I realize the hallowed halls I now walk in. So, but I've had a lot of fun watching the show over the last 2.5 years. So I just want to thank you, gentlemen, again, because I'm very excited to be joining you moving forward.
Yeah, and it's gonna be great. I mean, Dante only surrounds himself with good people, people that love this hobby and this community. So it's just evolving, with Dante kind of being like the one that's always steered the ship. So thanks to you, Dante, for allowing me to come on and have fun with you guys.
Man.
Yeah.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. But no, I kid, but no, absolutely, Alex. I agree. Dante, I think that the best way to put it is how well deserved the Infinity Equation shout out was at SDCC. Just show how far you've shepherded this show since the beginning, and obviously your co-hosts along the way. But you are a fixture in the toy community, and we are all happy to be in your atmosphere in this toy. Thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate it. Thank you.
We're
Thank
gonna
you. I'm not sure why people like me, but thank you. I'm just a loser who talks about toys.
Hey, well, if that's what you are, we're all in the same boat. So I'm proud to
But
have that.
I'm glad to have everybody on this boat. I'm happy. I appreciate each and every one because, like, honestly, when I first started this podcast, like, I was like super terrified. Like, this thing is not going to be hit. Like, it's not going to do anything. And coming up on year 3 now, it's it is starting to take off, and training wheels are off, and riding a full bike, and it's been fun. Like I've enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it to this point. Talking about toys, as much as I hate myself when look at my wallet and see that it's half empty because pre-orders started coming out. Like, hey, we're taking your money. But I thank each and every one of you for who hung in there from like first time you heard about it to up to now, and for new people who have just like heard about it and just joining us, I appreciate you giving us a chance. If you do like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and join in the fun. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like this show wouldn't be where it's at without the public funding of the people. But I was trying to make it like PBS, like the people. This show is brought to you by public funding.
And viewers like you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But definitely come hang out with us on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, where we'll have that roundtable chat. We'll be hanging out and talking, about collecting. Next week is a regular show, and hopefully I have news about this show after that. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, oh, sorry, before we get, don't forget to check out Dan Who. He had the early review of the retro carded Beast, so don't forget to check him out. Very excited. Congratulations, Dan, for another reveal. I think there's something else I was supposed to be talking about. I'm not sure if Prime still has it up, but today was the last day to get the quick dios.
Yeah.
So don't forget, if that's still up, check that out. If you want to get a dio, you just need something for a quick scenery. He has great price for dios that he's doing. I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm forgetting and missing. Tim, go ahead, because I'm probably forgetting something. I gotta look it up.
No, I think what Dante was saying too as well. Check out Predator first. Check out the Figure Booth. Nasty Nate, good guys over there, obviously on their podcast as well. Really looking forward to Sunday. It's going to be awesome. Mingling with everybody, talking toys, talking action figure and collecting, and how it affects us in our community. But yeah, I've had a blast being here on and off throughout the night, thanks to the internet. But any other closing points we have, guys?
Yes. Don't forget to check out Mr. Jones. He's been doing awesome X-Men work. Man, he's been on fire. Good stuff.
I'm really impressed with the stuff that I see from him on this. I follow him on Instagram. He's really doing some really bright, colorful, dynamic artwork, and he's been doing a lot of the X-Men animated stuff most recently. So yeah, check him out too. Highly recommend his art.
Yes. He's been killing it. He's been getting noticed by most like the X-Men 97 team. So
yeah,
definitely check
he
him
posts
out.
all the time. Like he's like constantly drawing stuff.
Yep. And again, as always, anybody who knows me from my channel, it's mostly toy hunting and reviews. Huge shout out to all my other toy hunters out there. The Great RG, obviously, Century Bag Collectors, Sleeping Collectibles, all those guys. Check all those dudes out. It's just, I always say it, and I always say I'm gushing, whatever. It's a great community of people. Toy hunting, live streaming individuals. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. That's what it's meant to be like, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be just fun. Having a good time, hanging out, chit-chatting with everybody. Chitty-chatting, chats. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and don't forget to check out, is this going to be a 7:05 this week, sir?
We might throw something together. I rekindled the excitement this past Wednesday, so I think we might throw something together. We'll see. I know some unboxings. I'm looking over here in the corner. There's quite a few things that have stacked up over the last couple of months of not doing 7:05 live that have to get ripped open, and the hands have to manipulate a little bit. So yeah, check that out over at This About Action Figures. I'm gonna do something this week, Dante. And then, and the most importantly thing is, then you'll know when AEW starts.
Exactly. Yes. Because without my 7:05 live, I'm like, what am I supposed to do for an hour before AEW starts? What am I supposed to do? When 7:05 live.
It's been a nice hiatus. Like I said, I wanted to kind of consider some options this past Wednesday. If anybody hasn't checked it out, they can go back and take a look at it. We introduced, obviously, screen sharing, things I haven't dabbled in the past. It used to be hands on camera. But I wanted to kind of do some different things, obviously. So yeah, I think we'll get into a more regular routine moving forward. It's been a good reaction to this past week's video. So.
Oh, real quick, and shout out to my boy Just Jay, who went ahead and I enabled him to buy 4 USA agents. Thanks, Jay. Hope I get some points for that. Yeah, Michael.
Was that the live stream when Naomi made an appearance last week?
No, he hit me up sometime last week, and he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "So where'd you get those figures from?" I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Great." He's like, I may think about it. He's like, I really want the Thor, but he's like, I don't know if I want to pay that much for shipping. Then he's like, no, so he wanted the USA agent. He's like, I don't know if I want to pay that much. He's like, all right, I got USA agent and Thor. I was like, my man.
Jay is just great, man. Like he's one of those channels where I can just go back and watch anything he's done and rewatch it and love it as much as the first time. He's doing God, he really is, man. And again, Pennsylvania guy, so that's even cooler.
There you go, PA Dover. We got to stick together.
That's right, man.
And Maryland, Jersey, New York.
Nah.
All right, folks.
Don't lump us in with New Jersey. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I got some good friends in Jersey, though.
I do too. It's just
it's Lago Toys down there in New Jersy. Big
I believe it's the state with the most toy stores in it.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Huh. Oh, sorry. Real quick, forget. Toys R Us is probably making a comeback. Make it what you will. Yeah, it's going to be in Macy's. I don't know how true.
Oh yeah, well, I thought we talked about that a few months ago.
No, we haven't talked about this. This is the most recent news that they put out that they're actually going to bring Toys R Us back into Macy's.
Yeah, I feel like they made a similar announcement, but maybe it wasn't Macy's, but they were getting into department stores.
Yeah, so they have a store that's in New Jersey by itself.
Yeah,
but it's not. And just to let everybody know, it's not going to be what you think it is.
No,
as like
it's closer to a pop-up shop than it is
exactly
store in a store.
Yeah,
you know what I compare it to? I'd compare it to what Disney's doing in Target right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, don't get your hopes up. Then you're gonna see some Legends in Macy's now, because even like the main store that they have in Jersey didn't have like any like really Marvel Legends as well.
No, it's like super young kid stuff.
Yeah, you'll find some Legos there and some Transformers, but Legends probably you won't see a whole bunch of. So, unfortunately, yeah. All right, folks, we will see you on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Tim, since you're new, go ahead and take us out, sir.
Hey, everybody, again, a pleasure to be part of the show moving forward. If you're new and you're watching this, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. You don't realize how much it actually helps in the equation by hitting that sub button. Hit that like, leave a comment down below. Hit that bell for notifications, by the way, too, because that way YouTube actually tells you when we're going live here for impromptu or the weekly show here on Fridays. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. And for daily toy content, check out the Infinity Equation podcast. Why not? It's a great show. We're here hanging out every week, working for you.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I'm working for something. Working hard for the money.
That's right.
So
and you know what? More importantly, Dante, there's something in the way. Stay healthy. We'll be seeing all of you at the banks.
Later, y'all.